Hey, what's happening, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all them good things for you and I and me and more importantly, yeah, me,
Bless you.
myself, yeah. Welcome to the Real Show. It is season 3, episode 20. We got a special guest with us today. We are joined here by the commish, who always mish, the mayor of Albuquerque downtown. We have Chris Burnett. Yeah, that one. Yeah, there it is. And then the vice lunatic himself, we have Kevin Hoover. Chris is joining us today because we're going to talk about something very important: herpes. And
Oh wow! Whoa,
He's not wrong. It is important.
that's news to me. It's not important in my life because I don't have.
You
this
see what
thing.
happened with
There's
us.
anything wrong with someone who is who has such an issue, which is fine. It's fine. It's
Yes,
okay.
it's fine. April 9th, coming up. I believe it's 2 Wednesdays from now.
Yeah.
We have a very, very awesome evening of 40 Years of Foley. Chris, talk to us about it, my friend.
Yeah, man. This is the second year in a row that he's been back here. Last year, the booker for the Joe Anderson Empire, Barney Lopez, Red Light Cameras. Yeah, he books for Launchpad and Inside Out, and I think he does a little bit of booking for the El Rey Theater. He hit me up and he's like, "Hey, Mick Foley's doing a tour. Do you think people would like to would go to this?" And he sent me kind of like the poster that they were sending out, And I said, "Well, what's he doing?" Because I know he does some stand up, And they were like, "Well, it's the 20th anniversary of Have a Nice Day." And he's like, "Do you think if we booked him at Launchpad, people would go?" And I was like, "Oh, hell yeah!" I mean, in my opinion, I was like, "Yeah." And so they did that last year, and it did really well, and it was super fun. And I got to bring Mick up last year, and so I guess when he came back, I guess this year he's doing the 40 Years of Foley, and Barney hit me up and said, "Hey, would you like to be a part of this again?" And I was like, I ended up meeting Mick Foley 2 other times, and he's just a real cool guy to be around, and so I'm really stoked to be a part of it, especially being part of Duke City Championship Wrestling, and then getting to be a part of this with the legend of a hardcore legend, a WWE legend. So yeah.
This is actually a really cool thing, man. The second year in a row.
Yeah.
It's actually really cool. What are some things that for those who weren't able to make it last year?
Or it may have been a couple years ago, but yeah, it was a couple years. It was I don't know. The time all mixes together for me. Somebody's going to correct me because you know how people are
very passionate.
But it was a big crowd. He got up there. He did an hour's worth of storytelling, and then he let people ask him questions. And I feel like this one is going to be a little more in depth. And I think there's going to be. I'm not sure there's going to be a meet and greet after. I know there's going to be a Q&A. I'm not sure if I'm going to run that, but if so, then that would be pretty cool. But it's going to be one of those things where you're going to get a rare opportunity to talk to somebody who was in the industry. And I mean, you're talking Japan, New Japan, or in Japan, not New Japan, but like in Japan, in WWE, in WCW, in WA back in the day. But also, what was the Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling? The Yokohama death matches. I mean, this guy's like, but he's done everything. I mean, so to be able to get where you can ask the questions about all those different things, it's just going to be amazing.
One of the things that I appreciate about you, so people who don't know or don't remember, I do the panels for Comic-Con, Albuquerque Comic-Con, as well as Duke City Comic-Con, and you're someone that I rely heavily on the wrestling panels, even like very niche panels that you deliver on really well. You're someone that I trust that could actually hold a conversation with these guests, and more importantly, you can approach it in a way that they will appreciate it.
Oh, awesome! What's funny is like this last Comic-Con, I only scheduled one panel, right?
Yeah.
And I ended up doing 4. And I think I did more than anyone. And everyone's like, "Which one was your favorite?" And I will tell you right now, by far, David Patrick Kelly was my favorite one.
Oh, absolutely.
And his handler came up to me that Saturday night and said, "Hey, do you know who's running the panel for David Patrick Kelly? And I was like, no, but that guy's awesome. And I started spouting off all the movies he was in, and he goes, that's why I want you to do it. And I was like, okay. And he's like, he never does cons, so he's very nervous about it. And I was like, dude, well, it's cool. And he was so awesome, man. But yeah, and then now after this last one, they invited me down to El Paso to do all theirs.
And I appreciate you doing that, and you going out there, and like it's a blast to have you out there, and I appreciate you. So did they tell you yet how much of a influence you'll be of this show, or like
of this one?
Yeah.
No, I know for sure I'm going to bring them up.
Okay.
And I'll probably end up moderating the Q&A, but I'm not sure. So
it's like that he has a show. Yeah. He has the thing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know like last time, he's ready to go. And it's as you've done panels. Hot Dog wants to meet Mr. Sacco. That's the thing. People keep, every time I bring this up, people are like, oh man, I should bring in Mr. Sacco. He sells them. He sells Mr. Saccos at those shows. He sells t-shirts,
That's
like
awesome.
I have my
Cactus Jack shirt.
I have my Cactus Jack shirt on. He sells them. And when I saw him in Houston, because we talked to him in Houston, he brought the different wigs for the different characters. He was Mick Foley, he was Cactus Jack, he was Dude Love, he was Mankind, and he would change depending on which picture you took. Now I don't know if he's going to do that this time, but he will. Okay. He has it, and I have a couple stories from the show he did at Launchpad. It was interesting.
Okay. Is there anything you're privy to share with us?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
share.
I mean, it's all, who. That's the cool thing about like podcasting or the internet in general. You're a kid. When you're a kid, you watch wrestling and you're like, man, I really like that guy. And then all of a sudden you don't see him again. And then you grow up, you go on the internet and you're like, oh, he had a drug habit. All right. So, it's always fun to find out like all the cool, background stuff. So when they set up the thing at Launchpad, the green room is like upstairs, right? Solly, you've been there. So the green room is upstairs. If you go on the Launchpad, over on the right, there's a staircase that goes up to the upper area where the pinball and the pool table is. Right at the top of the stairs, there's a door to the right. That's the green room where the artists can kind of chill and like hang out. People always think it's going to be like this cool whatever. It's not. It's just a little like room that they store a bunch of stuff in. And anyway, I go up there. Barney. Yeah, pretty much. Barney goes, you want to go get him? And I was like, sure. So I go up the stairs and I unlock, it has a keypad. I unlock it and I open the door and he's chilling there with his glasses up on his phone, like, death scrolling, as we all do. And I was like, Mr. Foley, are you ready to go? And he's like, oh, yeah. Pulls his glasses down, stands up, and he turns to go out the door. And he looks at me and he stops and he goes, oh, hold on a minute. And of course, he has a fanny pack on because he's a wrestler. And he reaches down in his fanny pack and he pulls out something and he goes like this. All right, I'm ready. He puts his teeth in, right? I'm like,
fit in, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, wow, man. And it was that moment that I was like, in my mind going, thank you for all the entertainment you gave me, sir. In my mind.
You just had like a Vietnam flashback of all the spots he's gone through.
Him flying off the cage through the table. I'm like, oh my gosh. The chair hit him in the face. Sacrifice. And yeah. And so I start walking down the stairs and I get to the bottom and I turn around to like say something to him. And he's not there. He's still at the top of the stairs. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Why did they put him up there?
Yeah.
And then again, I have the flashback of him getting, choke slammed through the cage. And he wobbles left and right down the stairs. Poor guy. Oh. Apparently he walks better now. He got a hip replacement is what I've heard. But it took him a little bit to get down the stairs and I felt really bad for him. I was like, oh, poor guy. And then we finally get I asked him too. I was like, how do you want me to bring you up? And he goes, oh, just say Mick Foley, and I was like, well, I'm gonna say like former champ. He's like, no, and I did it anyway. I didn't listen to him, and I was like, 3-time WWE championship, Mrs. Foley's baby boy and all that stuff. But he was really cool, man. Even he did like for people that are like the VIP is expensive, so he did like an hour on stage. Then he did a Q&A, and then he stayed until every single person got autographed on whatever item they brought and pictures.
Wow.
He was there till the end. I think it was after midnight that he left. He was tired. He was a little grumpy and a little tired, but he stayed through it all. So like, if you think the VIP is too expensive, I get it. It's a little, it's a little pricey. I got that. But that dude, he stayed and he autographed everything. He took pictures. He listened to people's stories. He told people stories. And then it was so funny too. After it was all said and done, you have that Launchpad security team, and they're all like standing there stoic, like, like security people do. And as soon as the last person to take a picture, every one of the security people runs over and they're like, hey, Mr. Foley, can I get a photo? And everybody turned into like an 8-year-old kid for like, 2 minutes to get the picture with Mick Foley.
Yeah, everybody's a mark.
Yeah.
Marking out, man.
It was great. So yeah. So it's I think it's pretty cool. I'm stoked to do it. He's one of those people that like, sometimes you meet your idols and you're like, I don't, that wasn't worth it. And he's not that. He's an absolute legend and he's a great guy.
This is somebody who has made a gigantic mark in the industry that we love so much.
Right. He's a guy that should have never made it in the industry we love.
We say that about so many people, especially some of the ECW originals,
right?
That shouldn't have made it, no, like despite what was quote unquote normal for wrestling around that time, no, these guys came out and they became legends. They made something of the industry, and they gave us so much that we still cherish today, and we're always super appreciative about that, man.
Yeah.
Was it the 96 or the 98 Royal Rumble when the Three Faces of Foley?
90. It wasn't Stone Cold's Rumble. It was I want to say 98. I'm not sure actually.
Well, I just remember like watching that Rumble, and at the time I was like, "Oh, this is a ripoff." I was like, "They're just reusing him," and then now looking back on it, that's what I remember from that Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, that was pretty smart,
It's like you probably don't even remember who won it. It's like that's what you remember is Foley coming out 3 times.
No.
Three Faces of Foley, dude, is one of the greatest Rumble moments, and still gets talked about now.
Well, to this day, I'll never forget that footage that they would show of him like jumping off his house. And
followed by "Don't try this at home."
Well, and it literally jump started the like backyard wrestling movement, which please don't do, but which who knows, but yeah, like he was one of those people, and so that's one of those things you can hear. Maybe he might talk about it, like he might bring that up. You might ask him about like how he feels about backyard. I mean, who knows? It's that's the cool thing. You don't have to get the VIP. You could just come and you can, ask questions, and it's going to be cool,
Well, it sounds awesome. Sound like the premium experience will be worth every penny you draw. And
I feel like it was.
And it sounds like also he's very mindful of it too.
Mm-hmm.
This is someone's been in the business that like we try to add value to everyone, spending that, sometimes families have to make hard decisions with the money.
Oh yeah.
And so we want to make sure that we add value to it, and he's someone that gets it, and he comes from that school of add value.
Well, and the other thing too is with wrestling, all 3 of us grew up watching it, and not a time goes by where someone passes away and you're just like, man, I wish I could have, met them or saw them. Well, don't let chances like that go by. You don't know, like, I'm not saying anything bad's gonna happen, but like there's a lot of wrestlers that I'm like, man, I wish I could have, met them or, and so sometimes, what's the memory worth? You know,
Ultimate Warrior for me. Perfect
yeah.
example.
See, and he got put in the Hall of Fame. He was on Raw the next night, and then he died that week, right?
That week. That
yeah.
week.
Yep.
Yeah. So you know these guys, you know, and the other thing too is you don't. I mean, you know, barring that, you don't know how long he's going to be able to tour. I mean, you know, like I've met a lot of wrestlers, and you know, especially the ones who are retired or whatnot, they don't move well. They do not. You know, you get in the back with them, and they struggle. Some of them, you know, and
some of us don't move well now.
Right. Some of us who don't wrestle. Sale, you know.
I don't wrestle. I'm not a wrestler.
Well, not all of us are crazy like Sale.
I'm not.
Oh man, I got a story about that. We'll get to later.
A little quick, like, you know, talking about how like wrestlers that you would love to have time with. You know, another little Sale family story time. My Uncle Joe, the original Polynesian Prince. What I wouldn't give for him to see where I'm at right now, abusing his name. Because like there's a few of my cousins that try to like ask for the moniker and they ask for it, and he was like, "Nah, man, you got to earn it." And then here comes my damn self. Just, hey man, I'm gonna grab this name real quick.
See, and who? Okay, so I've met you. I've met Fatu,
Jacob. Yeah,
and I've met Tom.
Yeah, you spoke to Uncle Sam. Yeah,
Uncle Sam, and I've met Rikishi. So
yes,
yeah, because I interviewed your Uncle Sam years ago.
Yeah,
and that's Jacob's dad.
Yes.
Yeah, I brought that up to him, and he's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah."
So. Were you around to meet Journey?
Yes, I met him too. Sorry, I met Journey as well. But it was really funny because because Sam, I was talking to him, and it was like kind of like this, where he was in, like, I want to say Northern California somewhere. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm
okay. And he was broken down on the side of the road on his phone, talking to me. And anyway, I brought up the movie Body Slam, and he was like shocked I'd seen that movie. He couldn't believe I saw that movie. And then I brought up the movie Highlander because he's in the very first part of the movie Highlander, and he couldn't believe I knew that. I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah."
Here's a little fun fact for you, man. When Journey was here, he's telling me about it. I was just like, "Hey, man, Body Slam." I just turned it on, and both of us just like sat down and watching it. And so we have a thing called like vows in the Samoa thing, but chores.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever Uncle Sam was on set, he had his own trailer. He was one of the stars. He was doing his thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But whenever Uncle Alphonsika were on set, they had Uncle Sam.
Oh, that's right.
Do all the vows. Yeah. So they're treating him like a PA, telling him to go get them coffee, to go run. He's like, "Hey man, I'm one of the main guys too." Like, "No, shut up, go get us."
Yes, they were like the henchmen for like the guy that
the Korean guy.
Yeah. I always like thought he was like a Mr. Fuji ripoff. I was like, "Who's this guy?" But if you've never seen the classic film Body Slam, and you're a wrestling fan, then are you a wrestling fan?
It's now streaming. It is now streaming on Amazon, and
great film.
It's one of the greatest of the baddest of the worst of the best. It's so good.
The Warlord's in it too, right?
Warlord.
Yeah.
So
or Barbarian. Sorry, Barbarian's in it.
Is it? Yeah. Oh
yeah.
my gosh. One of the greatest lines in that movie, like when he was asking them, I think the line legit was, "Are you Smilac?" to Dirk Benedict.
Mr. Smilac. Yeah, they would say it like that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But like he messed up it was Barbarian that messed up the line so bad they kept it like, "Are you Smilac?" Something like that.
Yes.
Bro, seriously, watch Rocket Wrestling. It's perfectly personified in that movie.
Yeah,
I would like to do a watch along on our Patreon and like.
Oh yeah, I would do that.
Let's seriously, it's one of my favorite movies, man.
Just do a watch along in the El Rey Theater. Charge.
Oh god.
Honestly, I'm down.
Charge 50 cents. Peace. No problem.
No problem.
The electric bill.
Shoot. But yeah, it's one of my favorite movies.
It's up there.
Uncle Sam talked about it, man. I was like, man, anything happen with that boy? Do another shoot. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it'd be better if we have you come out here do it yourself in person. So
Yeah,
you see what happens.
But
Chris, thank you so much. April 9th,
Yep.
40 Years of Foley. He's coming back at Inside Out. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I'm really excited that he's coming back. That's running from 8 to 11. It's scheduled. There is several packages, but it sounds like if you're going to pay the premium, this is the event to do that. And Mick Foley like takes that extra time to make sure that he knows that you made that time.
I mean, and also like it's not gonna be like a Comic-Con where there's all these other people. It's like wrestling fans. You're gonna be able to walk up and talk to him. Literally, it's like it's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Are you
gonna be there? Are you guys gonna go?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Actually, I think it's saw on the flyer saying like some people from DCCW might show up.
We're on there. Yep.
Interesting.
Oh,
I'm from DCCW. I'm going to be there.
I think so. It's not lying.
You're singled out on that ad right there.
Actually, yeah. So. Your name's on the marquee, bro.
I know, like that never happens. Like I get all kinds of stuff, and I never get put on the poster or the marquee or any of it. So I'm all.
You get to take Fred's spot on the poster. That's what happens.
Hi, hello, welcome.
Hi, hello. Get out of here, man. It's my turn.
But yeah, this is going to be a great thing. I appreciate you, Chris. Now we're going to dig into some real show. We got 2 matches to cover. Chris, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, I'll stick around for, let me see here. I got about 11 minutes.
Well, perfect. Well, that's perfect enough time, though. Let's talk about a debut. Jastin Taylor going against Charlie 50.
Oh, man. I was waiting for this one, man.
Charlie 50, they let that guy in wrestle still?
Hey, man, he La Migra, man. They have a presence.
I thought that guy was the guy that he was a janitor, but whatever, that's cool.
No, that's a different guy.
Oh, okay.
I see the money man in the chat.
I have a special hatred for Charlie 50, so
Oh, my fellow Silent man. Oh, I don't know why you hate him, man. He's so lovable. That man works hard, does well, puts food on all the tables. Look at that.
Yeah.
Except Jastin's table, apparently.
But good God. That's a nice little welcome to Albuquerque.
Oh, yeah. It's funny, though. Charlie 50 was on our very first show, and he's been hated thoroughly ever since.
And it's propaganda, slanderous things against him, man.
Yeah.
How dare you, sir?
Well, it started. Oh, man. Every time somebody bumps that truss, it makes me so nervous.
It doesn't it, right?
Oh God, yeah.
Yes.
At the last show, I looked over and I just saw it just weaving, and I was like, "Oh boy, I hope that doesn't fall."
I'm in the back looking over our insurance clauses.
Yeah, it's okay, baby. Look at that.
Jastin Taylor, I've been wanting to get out and yell Ray for a long time.
Yeah.
He's worked with us before, but not here. And like he came out to Clovis with us once, and I've been wanting to get him out here. And this is supposed to be the 5-minute all fast MPD match. Of course,
that's right.
We know the bell doesn't ring until, or the timer doesn't start until the bell rings.
Right.
So
Charlie 50 taking advantage of that. Now here looks like we're about to start this thing up. I've been in the MVD match. I think I've done it twice. No, once. Yeah. I got suspended because I had extra fun. But 5 minutes. That 5 minutes goes by fast.
Oh, sure. It depends. I guess it also depends on how much you're moving in the ring, because sometimes it may be if you're moving too much and you're all blown, then it's probably like 1 minute only.
Well, yeah, but you have any idea? Yeah, I mean, in pro wrestling, there's still so much that can happen in a 5-minute time period, especially when you get 2 guys in the ring, they see a timer and they know, okay, I ain't got much time. Let's see what I can get.
Look at this.
And
look at what's he doing? Look at this.
It's very like Japanese.
Engage your core.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. That move was popularized in Japan, but one of the first groups to do in the U.S. High Chief Peter Maivia.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow, I'd like to see that.
He was doing that in the 50s, 60s, man. That's dope.
Yeah, I'll have to see that. Back then, in those days, they probably were like, oh,
Yeah.
Even now I'm like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So, like, I want to point that out. So, when you're a fan and you've never been in a wrestling ring, when you get in there the first time, all of a sudden stuff like that becomes way more impressive.
Oh,
You're like,
yeah.
man, that guy's balance. Wow.
That actually, like, if measuring physicality, measuring like the what it takes to just engage your core and just hold that as long as you did. That was proper 15, 20 seconds. Bro, that's 10 minutes more than I can do.
Let's see if Charlie 50 can do it.
You're funny.
He can.
Like, people don't realize. Yeah, people don't realize that when you get into a wrestling ring, it's not like you're not on solid ground anymore. You know, the ropes, they're gonna move. Like nothing stays stiff. And so keeping a position, keeping something like that is difficult. Takes a lot of practice.
The ring moves. The ring moves.
Yeah.
We're 3 minutes in, 3 minutes left.
When Sully hits those ropes, the ring moves.
Oh yeah.
I'm not being silly. It does. Like, from my perspective, you're like, see it, you're like, whoa. It's kind of impressive.
Day. Try to get that broad.
Did you see that? Did you see that belly to belly? He actually, awesome. You know, I could say all these mean things about him, but Charlie 50 is a wrestler, man. He's good.
I agree.
He's tough as nails too.
Oh,
and I mean, look at this again. Just
it's pretty textbook.
That's something
Texas
like
boy strength.
Spending more time back in the ring, by the way, makes you appreciate. Oh, that
right there was pretty awesome.
Oh, that was good. Well, like I'm just saying, I get to appreciate more and more fundamentals when I see it done well. And
speaking of fundamentals,
that spot that he did where he was in the corner and Charlie came in and he flipped over him. What I like about that is he did a high spot, but it was a high spot for a reason. It helped him get out of, you know, the position he was in, and it made sense. And that was what was awesome about that.
If I were to do that, people would be like, why? Actually, no, they'll probably pop.
They would pop because they'd be like, really? in a very Bam Bam Bigelow sort of way.
One of the best.
Right?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good backdrop.
Yeah, that was.
And also note that Jastin is one of the few that have been with us who's also appeared on shows such as AEW as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's right. Good. Whoa, good call. Great.
They're coming to town. Yeah, they're going to be here.
Oh,
they are.
Do we have a presence at that?
I know a white guy who can make that happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wrestling. This is kind of what we do. We'll get there.
Here we go. Oh, that's reversal. Oh, that's just clean.
That was almost the Ric Flair, you know.
Just kind of glides over the rope.
Come on, the time's running out. Time's running out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Clock. 1, 2, and
oh. Come on, focus. You're running out of time. This isn't your usual match.
Nope. And it's always good to point that out because people will take their time, and it's like, you can't take your time in this match.
23.
20 seconds. Come on. This is tough.
Yeah, you can see the clock. Yeah.
You feel that?
What a good sponsorship match, too.
This is a great match,
9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3. Oh, 2, 1, 2. 1 second. Oh, that's 1 second after.
I don't think they made that, but you know, that's me.
So that's despite how you think about the timer, the biggest rule that fixes all when it comes to pro wrestling is the referee's decision is final.
That's correct.
That's why we give them the authority. Like, so we're not sitting here barking at each other, arguing. No, he gets to make the choice.
Right.
So
he made the right choice, man.
That's all sports, unless you somehow put in some sort of instant replay. But we have instant replay, but it doesn't change any any outcome.
I like. Is it like a basketball thing where when the ball is in the air in play, even if the buzzer sounds, at least and no one else touches the ball, and it goes in the basket after the buzzer, does it that basket still counts, right?
Because it's our our federation and that's how it went? Yes, correct. So
Yes, I can see that.
Yes. See, that's amazing.
That's
right there.
so good right there, man.
And it made sense.
Yeah.
The springboard he did later, not so much, but it's fine.
Jastin's such a wonderful athlete,
Yeah.
as well as Charlie 50.
In
his own way. It's just I love watching these guys. Chris, I know you said you don't have a whole lot of time to spend with us.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say with us before you leave us today?
No, man. Except hey, come out to the to Mick Foley 40 Years of Foley and say hello to me. And then if you want to come up and talk about Duke City Championship Wrestling, I'd be more than happy to, because I'll also be there, just walking around. And then definitely, what is it, May 10th, the 2-year anniversary?
Yeah,
we have two shows in one day. I have 3 shows that day. I'm going to do the matinee for Duke City Championship, part of the night one, and then I have to go over and do almost AAA Cabaret across downtown.
Hey,
because why not? And then if you're in the El Paso area, April 9th, I will be at Comic-Con. Demolition will be there.
That's awesome.
Right?
You say April?
Yeah.
El Paso Comic-Con.
El Paso Comic-Con, April 9th. Demolition will be there. I think Sergeant Slaughter is going to be there. He doesn't do panels though, so I don't know if
he doesn't like panels at all, man.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I booked him on one, and he no sold it.
And then he told everybody that it was the event that wouldn't let him. I was like, okay,
bro.
Sergeant Slaughter. No, but it's fine. But Demolition will be there, so I'm super stoked about that, because they were fucking amazing. So
I love that.
Awesome.
So all right on, man. Thank you guys for letting me come and hang out here, and I gotta get ready to go do my show later. So
absolutely, man. We're absolutely pleasure to have you anytime.
Anytime, man. If you guys ever need me, just let me know, and I'll try to pop in. So
dude, thank you so much for coming, and enjoy the rest of your day, man.
All right, man. Later, guys.
Take it easy.
And oh man. So now we're getting ready for the second match here, which
pretty explosive
at this point. How many times is this now between Turbo Test and Pretty City Express?
At least one more time, man. I can watch them work anywhere and everywhere around the world, man.
What is this, like 12 and a half now? I don't remember.
There
are actually other parts of the country you can see this match, or close to it sometimes.
But this one is beautiful because it's here at Albuquerque, and I didn't have to go anywhere else for it.
Absolutely.
Good God. This is dope, man. This was a great match, though. Pretty City Express. Pretty City. I keep wanting to say like Dusty Rhodes. Like, Pretty City Express, man.
Pretty City Express, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. And then following up with the Chile Chaps, the Turbo Test. Devin Reno, man. Looks great. CLAS looks great. I think he had 2 solid chances, just jacked. We had Tommy Test, Turbo Tony. That's it. Like, look at Turbo Tony. I think he's trying to go for a 10-pack, man, or something. Damn, man. Look at that.
All 4 of these guys are in excellent physical condition, both in strength, speed, cardio, even. I mean,
yeah,
these guys have everything it takes to get in the square circle, and you know what? They don't come out with all this flash and pizzazz. They come out in their gear, ready to roll. You can create any 4 of these wrestlers in any wrestling game you have at home.
Yeah, you can. Actually, legit, you can.
Yeah,
and the game will be all the better with them in it.
There's he slapped the headband off his head.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Run!
Oh, good. Oh, that's a dope catch. Oh, it's a great catch.
Lawn dart. Love it.
Look at this.
Quick little shoulder tackle into push-ups. And we are like 30 seconds into the match. It's fine.
Look, oh, man. These boys are strong. These boys
high
are bad.
angles in this ring worry me sometimes. Do you know what I mean? It's because I mostly worry if somebody's going to get overshot and then go over the rope when they don't want to.
Oh, that was his own partner. How dare he?
Again, toughness, great physical condition. These four are capable of anything at this point. I can't. Every time I see them, there's something new in each of their repertoires.
Oh, what's going on here? What's going on?
For example,
he just did a trust fall.
Trust fall.
He just did the trust fall to his own partner. You that friendly fire in there. Oh man. Should buy the tag champs, man. But Pretty City, don't be sleeping on them. Just like Mr. Happy said. Mr. Happy's in the chat, and Don Francisco's in the chat. Well, CLAS and Reno are dangerous. They are. They hold gold from other promotions too.
They sure
do. Don't ever try to count them out.
I believe they hold gold together and separately as well in other places.
We just dragged them out. Oh, that's beautiful. And shout out to baby girl. Well, what's happening, Sarah?
Yeah, we always know who that one is.
There you go. That's a clean tag. Mr. Robles recovering from the a little bit of miscommunication earlier, but that was
miscommunication. You're funny.
Oh yeah. Working the leg.
You don't have to worry about it. It didn't involve you. At least not that particular moment.
Oh, wait. Come on, give it to him, CLAS.
Gotta get
the UFO.
Studley look.
Look at that. Come on, guys. Working. Oh, just focusing on the leg of Turbo.
Turbo's got speed. It's not just a name. Pin leg DDT. All right.
Oh, all of that. One. Kyle, this is such a long way down. My dog getting very excited now. Sorry.
Oh, I can't hear it.
Yep. She's very excited about something. I think right. Oh God. Very excited about that.
Working a leg is an art. I should say. You know what I mean? He found his headband.
The CLAS Reno, the perfect guys. So if you want to ever have to send a message out, these two guys are the guys to do it. It's actually a beautiful thing to see how they can inflict so much pain on people.
Absolutely. And when it comes to a tag team division, they have incredible chemistry. They know exactly how to work a ring. And look at this. You know, consistent.
Keep him in the corner, baby.
Consistent. Keep him in the corner. Keeping each other fresh.
Just another leg DDT.
Yep.
Dang. Look at that 8-pack.
Taking Turbo's speed away from him as best as they can.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, baby.
It's beautiful. We just had just a Dusty Rhodes episode. Just
do it full Dusty. Oh,
I would cosplay all of it, polka dots and everything.
Oh, dude.
So
they got some power in those punches. Look at that. Oh, just
on the leg.
Not today. They're working them down, baby. Work them down, baby. Work them down, baby.
And this is something that really gets a crowd riled up. Really brings the heat out. You know, you keep one in the corner. Don't let him tag out. And when and if he finally gets that tag, that's when the show blows up. And that's one of my favorite parts of a night.
3 count, man. That was a 3 count, man. Look at that. Yeah, Mr. Robles knows that was a 3 count.
What is this taping on his face?
Hey man, dude, the show must go on, and he's part of the show. He is the show, man. Gotta show some respect to Mr. Robles. Look at that. Oh, still working him down, baby. Good Tommy just getting riled up, man. But too bad he ain't the legal man. He ain't the legal man.
I will say when it comes to being in the ring, Tommy, Tommy gets hot pretty easily, for sure, when he's in the ring. And that's why as soon as he gets that tag, it's just all out. See, get him riled up. He just wants to beat somebody down.
Oh, look at that!
Almost doesn't care if he takes the ref with him. Which for some of y'all, it'll be fine. I'll just leave it at
that. Darn it! That was another 3 count, by the way. Look at that. It's gonna... Oh, just
talking a little trash now.
Yeah.
Getting his
whispering sweet nothings in the ear.
Sweet nothings getting somebody's head.
That's just one of those moments you just had to take a pause and see what was going on and just take it in together. Oh,
see, he took time.
John Baker
took too much time trying to get in somebody's head.
Oh,
lost focus. There's the tag.
He's hot. He's on fire.
Tommy with the
watch those closed fists, man. Look at those closed fists. Come on, Kyle.
He's got the bucked up encouragement as he does.
Oh. Rounding up.
Speaking of Dusty.
Rounding up. Oh man, like he's just on it.
Get that bionic elbow. That's like
the bionic
elbow. Big splash.
There's one scoop. That one. Oh,
one scoop.
If it's another.
Two scoop. And Kyle should know better than not to get near Tommy when he's doing his scoops, because one of the last times Cisco about got scooped on accident.
Brother, you don't see a double axe handle as much.
No, it's a classic.
Oh man.
Charlie.
One. Oh no. What's he? Oh.
1, 2, and 3. And that's it. Robles has no idea what just happened.
Yeah, Charlie 50 wanted to come out and just make his presence known. He wanted to have a shot at the titles himself. Okay.
Yeah, I think Charlie's got a few other things he's trying to.
Oh, that's? Oh no, he just want to come out. He wants to see this in 3D. That makes sense. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, you got to be fighting in DCCW, and if you're holding a title, you got to be a fighting champion. There's no off days. You're just going at it. And even though these guys have won the titles and they're retaining, it comes at a cost, man.
Yeah, and we all know wrestling doesn't truly have off days. Everybody has lives on top of their own careers. So no, you keep going with what you're doing, and easy on the new guy.
Oh, look at that! Try to steal away the title. Get out of here! How dare he?
We had a new person in the back, and it was his first show.
Look at that.
This is what happens with tag team matches. There seems to be aftermath every time there's a tag match, it seems. Why is that? Doesn't matter who wins. It's just too much in the ring at one time. I don't know. Speaking of Mr. Two Scoops in the chat as we speak.
Oh man, you ain't lying. It's a double-edged sword. You won the titles. You are that person. In this case, you are that team. But it also comes at a cost. You are also with the big old target on your back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look at that.
And with Target,
don't stop with that. Look at it. Tommy just still going.
Unfortunately, when you have that target, it doesn't have to be within the confines of within the bell time. So that's just how wrestling goes. And I believe
love hurts. It really hurts.
Yep. We're still waiting for the rest of the episodes for our February show.
I think we have one more, yes?
Yeah, I believe you're correct. We got one more, and then we'll I'm just happy we're caught up.
we are on time so far.
We just wrapped with a show on Thursday. If you joined us, it was awesome.
It was amazing.
And yes, some things changed.
I don't remember how it ended. So like it didn't happen, therefore. But the rest of the show.
I do.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking
about.
Last words, anything you want to say about the next show?
I want everybody to know that I have a Saleh meme ready to go of him down and out of it in front of the ring as the fans are leaving. and I can't decide what words I want to put. I kind of want to put hashtag overselling.
Hey man, or I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember any of that.
Or I could just put birthday shenanigans. I don't know.
That's a good B-day right there.
I had fun. I don't know about you, but I had fun.
Oh man, I was doing great, man. And then then I just saw. And then I like, all right. They came two in the back.
Yeah, real. And of course, we'll get into all that when the episodes come out. We've got lots of work to do, and we have a little bit of a break as we catch up with these episodes.
No breaks for us, but no breaks for you. But
what I mean is our show break.
Yeah.
So
we don't have a April show. We will have our next show in May 10th, in the beautiful historic El Rey Theater. It's a doubleheader. We have a two show night. Prepare yourself. You want to buy tickets for the first one and then buy another set of tickets for the second one. It's going to be crazy. The first show is going to be great. We're taping two shows in one, and the second show will be a night of champions. We are going to walk out with the Enchanted champion.
That's right.
We are, and then will the tag team titles retain? The Chile champs, will they retain? And then the heavyweight champ.
We'll have to see what kind of shenanigans happen there, man. And we'll get to that. But it's gonna be a great time. As we said, two shows. So after the first show, you can have kind of a little
break for lunch.
Yeah, break for lunch, and then come back and see us. And the best part is that it's in the same spot. You don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
And we don't either, thank goodness.
No.
And I mean, it's also a good time to come out and see us. And of course, after the show, or I should say after the first one, there'll probably be some time to do maybe a little meet and greet with a couple. Get some photos, some signatures with some, buy some merchandise. Speaking of which, shameless self-plug, we have new merchandise on the tables. NWA New Mexico. That's right. I actually like this hat very much. It's going to be a good time. But yes, you have to buy separate tickets for it, and doors will open at 2:00 for the first show and 6:00 for the second one. So
it's going to be a doozy, baby. But I would stress to you, please. We thank you. We appreciate you. And it's going to be a good long night for everyone involved, especially those in attendance. And we want to make sure that that we feel that pressure and we feel that yearning that we want to serve you well and give you as an amazing of a show. Pack a lunch, bring a backpack, fill it with food.
Tailgate if you want to.
Tailgate with me. I love meats. I love steaks, ribeye, tomahawk. We'll figure out the later. We'll
It's a good Samoan delicacy. Do you have one?
We have a Samoan corned beef. It's called bisupo.
Ooh, love it. We'll make some.
So good. Stay hydrated, y'all. We're going to be seeing a early summer, so we're not going to have any kind of a spring. We're going straight to summer. So it's going to be fun. But thank you so much. Kevin, any last words for you, my friend?
Just waiting for the next show. Come out and join us, as we go through some of these other episodes for the next few weeks, waiting until May 10th. And then when May 10th comes up, we will see you most of the day. And for some of us in the back, I will say me at least, that's going to be a fun time. We love what we do, and we do what we love, and we love doing it for fans like yourselves that support us. So thank you very much.
We appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you. We also have a Patreon, patreon.com, Duke City Championship / Duke City Championship Wrestling. I would want to do I don't know, maybe watch some wrestling movies and have y'all with me, or I'll just do it myself. And then we're having more content. We're gonna have abilities for y'all to meet and greet, and who knows, party with, or if you're, it could be your very honor, yours, to buy me dinner. We'll see. We'll figure it out. It'll be good. It'll be fun. It'll be grand. But everyone here at the man,
Bless you.
NWA New Mexico. It's weird saying. I gotta like work it in
Up here.
Yeah, NWA New Mexico, Duke City Championship Wrestling. We're grateful for you. We're gonna see you when we see you.